Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on where you are in the world, and welcome to today's webcast, Positioning Your Mobile Strategy. I'm Lisa Miller, and I'll be your moderator today. We have just a few announcements before we begin. This webcast is designed to be interactive. At the bottom of your console, you'll see a number of widgets that will allow you to have greater control over the way you view today's webcast. For example, you can download today's slides by clicking on the
iPads, tablets, various different tablets. The most popular have been the iPads. At these same conferences, we have also been asked by the agents, when were we going to support their device of choice? When were we going to be able to run our sites and software on these mobile platforms? Many of our agents are independent, so to stay competitive, we needed to meet their demand. And our goal is always to make it easy to do business with American National. So going mobile was a natural progression. Of course, there are always challenges and questions with any new endeavor. Ideally, the solution would leverage our current infrastructure. We didn't know, we were unsure how mobile development was going to impact us. The skill set that we had in-house, was also a concern. And then the native app versus the web app development was another big question. And there are pros and cons with each decision, as Steve mentioned earlier. And then, another big unknown for us was how do we gradually roll out? We can't implement all the capability the agents have today. So what was going to be the most important, and what should we start with, and what was going to be the most valuable to them? We knew mobile initiatives were slated for 2012. We knew our CIO was that was one of his top priorities. And so we did start thinking about a mobile strategy just because the budget process was beginning, and, I wanted to make sure that we were going to have what we needed to succeed. So it was very timely that I received an email from our IBM account rep about a webinar on mobile computing. And I thought it might be of some value and help us sift through the outstanding questions that we had. The webinar really showed how we could possibly build once and deploy everywhere, while at the same time utilizing our current tools and skill sets. We were already using WebSphere and RAD, and we had our first portal implementation earlier that year, and we already had a few licenses of Web Experience Factory. So the webinar was really the catalyst that got us moving sooner than later. Mobile initiatives, again, were not targeted until 2012, but when we discovered we could leverage what we were licensed for, it really made sense to at least explore the Mobile Now offering. So after the webinar, I contacted IBM, who put me in touch with their business partner, Streebo. After a few conference calls with Streebo, and a good proof of concept candidate was agreed upon, we initiated the Mobile Now engagement. My goal was to ultimately see if leveraging Web Experience Factory was a good strategy. In addition, I wanted to get buy-in from the developers. If the team didn't see the vision and benefit, then it would fail. The proof of concept was a success, so I took the results and a recommendation to our CIO to proceed with a pilot mobile app. And with his support, we also got buy-in from the various marketing divisions. We chose our agent enforce policy system to pilot because we thought it would have one of the higher values to the agents in the field, and also transitioning that to mobile seemed the quickest and easiest as well. So within 8 weeks of initiation, we were ready to roll out with the first mobile web app. We tested and supported and support today the iPad, iPhone, Android, and BlackBerry. And on day one, we had about 100 agents find the mobile site without any formal marketing announcement. After the pilot, we were, even more convinced of the benefits of that solution stack. Web Experience Factory cuts the development time, and adding additional devices takes a very small effort. In fact, since the rollout to mobile,
to the slide deck. So we're really excited about what's happening in the market. We see huge opportunity for change, for challenging the status quo. We really want to align with people who are really thinking about pushing the boundaries of innovation. We want to align ourselves with visionary leadership. We invite all of you to come down and talk to us. We have a booth presence in upcoming conferences, one in Impact in Las Vegas towards the end of this month, and another at IBM Exceptional Web Experience Conference coming up in the third week of May. So we strongly invite and encourage all of you to come down, have a chat. If you have a question, reach out to us at info@streebo.com. We'd be happy to set up an appointment, talk to you in detail about the technology. We work a very simple three-pillar model. We work on a three-pillar model, and we come in, do a mobile assessment. We talk to you about what is it that you want to do with mobile. We have experience in defining and driving strategy for mobile for a number of different engagements. We bring that expertise along with the IBM software capabilities, and we build out a solution for you to try out, and then we take you to production. So I'm really happy all of you are here.